Well, hey there, happy Friday. My name's Denise. I'm a stylist for Color Street, and today it's going to be makeup and mani. I'm going to try and do it in 30 minutes or less, so let's get to it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do Designer Denim on my nails, which is a shade, you know, I really loved it when it came out, and I still love it. I just keep forgetting that I have it. So what I'm going to try and do today is, I don't normally use the super skinny ones because they're too narrow for my pinky, but for the sake of the way I want my layout, I'm going to see if I can't stretch these enough to fit on my pinky. So I'm going to just kind of do the horizontal bop. All right, let's see if that's going to be big enough. I got to get that off of there first. Good. And there's a little sliver on each side that's not quite covered, but you know what? I can live with that. Yep, that works. Good enough. And usually these just get kind of like used as a tester or some other thing. So at least now they're going to actually make it onto my nail, which is a first, I think. Anywho, hey, what's happening? It has been busy and slow over here, if that's possible. I get up early and do the coffee thing, and then this week my friend's son is back in school, so I get up early, do the coffee thing, and then go pick up my friend's boy, take him up to school, and then turn on the Lyft app, and it's like so slow lately. My goodness. It's kind of nice to at least not have to rush around everywhere sometimes. However, I need to make money. I need the money. That's why I'm doing this job, you know? And most of the time I'm okay. I mean, I can, piece it together and make it work. But lately it's just been super slow. So I've been working on, metaphysically attracting things and working on treatments. Because at the end of the day, my supply, my money comes to me, regardless of anybody else, regardless of any other, entity that is competing or whatever, electric cars, driverless cars, none of that matters. My money comes to me, and I keep forgetting that sometimes. So that's what I've been working on. Money comes to me. My money comes to me. So it's easy to forget that in the crush of life and the noise that's in your head all the time. Just trying to quiet the noise. And what I've also done, you can probably see on my thumbnail here, I've still got the nail glue with the tissue covering. There's no more, you can't really see the rippling. I mean, it's still under there, but I just have it on there protecting it. And I also put some on my two middles because they're kind of upset lately. And at the end of the day, I might just keep doing this. The reason why I stopped doing acrylics is because of, I had an allergy to the primer, if I'm not mistaken, if that's what it actually was. But I used to get little bumps around my cuticle area, and my skin would peel, and it would be so irritated and itchy, and it looked terrible. My skin looked awful, and that's why I had to stop doing acrylics. And with gels, my nail beds don't react well to the light. So I have to just kind of figure out a way to protect my nails and keep them from, peeling. But what I'm thinking about doing, I'm thinking about going back to the dip powder. But I don't need the dip powder by my cuticles. My cuticles are fine. my nails are healthy down at the base. It's just the free edge that's always in trouble. So maybe if I just put the dip powder on the end of my nails, like on the area where the, you know, from here out, and filed it super smooth, I think that that might work. And so I might be doing that again. I have to go and get some, go online and find, or maybe hit up Sally's and go there, get some more, because especially with Color Street, I mean, all the creativity and all the fun I'm having right now, I really want to be able to enjoy it. And there's something about nail polish that my nails, here's the funny thing, my pinkies have always been fine. This one, I banged it the other day and it broke, but you know, my pinkies have always been fine, but for some reason, my indexes and my ring and my middles, they end up peeling so much, and I don't know why. It's very strange. And the thing happening with my, how do I want to do this now? This way or this way? Hang on. All right, let's do it this way. Anyhow, where was I? Australia. That's my Princess Bride reference for the day. Oh, you're not gonna come off. All right, I have to straighten you a little bit. We were slightly crooked. I think I saved you. Okay, good. Anyway, I mean, I want to keep enjoying the polish and, you know, protecting my nails. So that's what I'm probably going to end up doing, is trying the dip again. And seeing how that goes. Because if I only put the dip powder towards the end of my nail where the free edge is, away from my cuticle, it's not going to touch my skin at all. It's going to be, you know, far enough away from my skin that I shouldn't have any irritation or anything weirdness happening. So, pretty. All right. Oh, I found a new foundation. I'm going to be trying a new foundation today. I have been wearing it for a few days because I wanted to see if I liked it enough to talk about it or not. And I like it, but it's fragranced. It smells like suntan lotion, like sunscreen. And I'm not a fan of fragrance in makeup products because we don't need it. Why? Why do they feel the need to do that? At least it's not like a perfumey fragrance. It's just the sunscreeny fragrance, but I don't necessarily love it, but I do like the formula of the foundation. It's glowy and it offers good coverage and it's really easy to blend. So it's a L'Oreal. Hang on, I'm almost done with this. Then we'll get to the makeup. Oh, really? I need another layer on here. Okay. Yeah, there's that little bit right there at the end. Didn't quite get covered. All right, let me try. With this pattern, it probably won't be very noticeable if I just kind of go like that. Put it on half. Oh, and it's super sticky. Come on, let go now. I appreciate the adhesive because that's why it sticks to your nails so well, but sometimes it's kind of hard to get off of there. All right, that's good. And you can't even see where the seam is, really, unless you're looking for it. Okay, pretty. Done with the nails. It's the tuft of doom. Oh, I cut my hair. This is my new hair. I got some layering right in the front. You can either kind of like spray it, like do it back, or bring it in the middle, like forward. And the length is a little shorter. It's not a lot shorter, but a little shorter. And there's some light layering in through here too. And I'm telling you guys, Paul Mitchell, if you're in LA, go to Paul Mitchell. $20. This is a $20 haircut. You can't go wrong. Oh, hang on. Let me put this away here. Hold on. Designer Denim. And as always, when you put it in the sleeve, do it with the white facing this way so you can read the color. You can read the shade name. If you flip it over the other way, the dark color of the polish will make it impossible to read the color of the, you can't read it. So that, and then just flat iron. This is my cheap $10, maybe $7.99 flat iron I got on Amazon years ago. I have 2 of them. And when you see the little steam right in there, in this area here, then you know you're done. All right, off with that. On to makeup. I'm just gonna go easy today. Nothing too fancy. I was looking for, I have the little e.l.f. minis. I had the green one because I wanted to put green on today, so, oh well, it's fine. Because I have my other Milani one, my much loved Milani Gilded one. Okay, it's just gonna be the usual suspects with one change because of the new foundation, but Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in translucent, number 100 translucent. I put that on my lids first so that I don't get any creasing. For a while I was a fan of the, like putting on a primer or a concealer first. I probably could go with a primer, but I don't have any right now, and I'm really okay without it. So next is e.l.f. Wow Brow on my brows. Brow gel in, it doesn't have the name of the color. Well, the name of the color is on the end here. And if you can read it, Mopawa. It's brown. I don't know how many shades of brown they have. So, whatever the brown is. I'm becoming more of a fan of less is more when it comes to my brows, because I don't want them to look too heavy. I want things to be more simple, in my old age. All right, next on my lids, I'm gonna throw some primer, some bronzer, which is e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. I like this in my crease, and that just, oh, where's my other, there it is. I just like it to warm things up a little. for days when I'm doing neutral or like warm tone things, warm tone days. Can't believe it's almost September. Labor Day is like 2 weeks away. Shocking. Where did this year go? Really? Truly? I'm mind blown how fast this year is going. And it's funny because just in general, like I haven't really traveled very much. I haven't gone very many places. I'm just working a lot, but it just feels like the year is still flying by. Am I the only one? Oh, this is just my little, I call it my paint rag. It's just a little wipey that I get at Target. All right, let's just put some brown on. I'm gonna go with my Milani Gilded Mini. And this one is called Call Me Old Fashioned. And I like it because it's got a nice cool tone brown and it's got the black shade and it's good for like blending. It's good for like the base for other things you want to put over it. And I like that the brown is a cool tone brown as opposed to warm. I'm going to lay down some of that, and then I'm going to put some green from the Milani over that. And you'll see me looking down a lot of the time when I'm putting on my shadow, because if I don't, my eyelid skin is super thin. I've got just all of this. And if I look straight, it doesn't blend well. I get all of this crinkled thing. So if I look down, it's smoother. It's a smoother application. It's what works for me anyway. I'm probably, you know, I'm sure there's an opinion that I'm doing it wrong, but it's what works for me. All right, here is my Milani Gilded Terra. Very well loved. And I'm gonna go with some of this one on the bottom, which is called Like a Moss. Like a boss, like a moss. Just gonna put some of that there. Good. Good. Just want to make sure I didn't get any down here. Which of course I did. Okay, I might put some of that on my lower lid after I get my foundation on, so I'm gonna leave that there. And my mascara is on the way, yay. Getting more of my Color Street. But for now, I'm gonna hang with my Essence Lash Princess in False Lash Effect, which this is such a fabulous product. It really is. But what I like about the Color Street more is that it's a smoother formula and it's less what's the word? I don't know, the Color Street one, it seems easier to work with than this one. But in a pinch, this one will do. And that's the thing about my AC. It does what you're hearing in the background. It's on and then it'll pause for a minute or 2 or 5 or 20. And then it'll come back on. And it's like, why can't you just stay on? What is that about? I have no idea. When they installed it and in the days after, I called them up and said, what's the deal with that? And they said, yeah, we don't know. And I'm like, really? Okay. Well, is your apartment cool? Yeah, it's cool. Okay, well, you know, it's working. Yeah, it's working, but it just seems odd. And they said, yeah, I know. And I thought that was a little strange. But yeah, at the end of the day, my apartment is cool. So I guess it's like, well, okay, there we are then. I was going to bring up an obscure movie reference. An Affair to Remember on the boat. There's a little boy who's talking to Deborah Kerr's character about something, and I can't remember what it was. But, well, what are you crabbing about then? And it's like, yeah, okay. What am I crabbing about? My apartment's cool. The result is good. Fine. Okay, what am I crabbing about? I get it. All right. So there's the mascara. I think I'm just going to go with one layer today. Yep, that's good. All right, let's finish the brows. It's my Wet n Wild Micro Brow Influencer Hand in Brunette. And I'm going to go until they're filled in, and then I'm stopping. I'm not going to do any more. I'm doing the thing with the mirror, aren't I? Tiny bit more right there. A little more on the tail. Oops. Okay, I'm stopping. That's that right there. No, but see, I see like there's a hole right there. And then I turn my head a different way and I have to stop. I have to stop. I'm not stopping. Okay, good. Stopping. Now this one is the problem child lately. I definitely have a hole right in there. And our brows are sisters, but they are not twins. That bit right there. Okay, stopping. Good. Done. All right, foundation time. Earrings out. The foundation is L'Oreal Age Perfect Radium Serum Foundation with sunscreen. And this is number 15, Rose Ivory. I do like this formula a lot. It's a pretty good match. Actually, let me shake it up. It's really liquidy though. It's not thick like the e.l.f. one was. And I start with about this much on my hand, and you can see it's kind of drippy a little. Oh my God, the fragrance, I can't. Every day I've tried this, I say the same thing. I can't with this fragrance. I really don't. Oh my God, it's like a day at the beach. I smell like suntan lotion. And I don't like it. But I did buy it. I spent my money on it, and I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm not gonna not use it, so I'm gonna keep wearing it. Because, you know, I don't wanna waste my money. But I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase. I probably won't repurchase because of the fragrance. It's just too much. Although I will say, fortunately, it doesn't irritate my skin at all. I don't have any breakouts. And it is a nice formula. It's very dewy. And, I mean, I'm almost done blending. It's super fast to blend, which I also like. And the coverage is good. The coverage is decent, I guess. It's not the full coverage that I'm still kind of looking for. And it does definitely, the wear time is not that good either. It's not what I would call a long wearing foundation, but I guess my quest for a better foundation continues. Like over here, where is the coverage? Let me put a little more. A little more. I mean, it does even things out, but it's not the coverage that I'm looking for. These are not the droids I'm looking for, or the coverage. Wow. I mean, I haven't really been doing it on, you know, sitting here with my good lighting and everything. But yeah, this is just not remotely what I was expecting. What I've been doing is putting it on in my car because I get up at such an early hour, and, you know, I'm not going to get up a half an hour earlier just so I can throw my makeup on and go get coffee. And my friend's son is 17. He's a 17-year-old boy. He doesn't give a rip about my makeup. So what I've been doing is like dropping him off at school and then chilling in my car, listening to some stuff on the radio and, you know, putting it on in the car. And, you know, lighting might not be that good in the car either, but I just, yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna put a little green underneath here. Actually, I should have, you know, maybe what I need to do is like wash my brushes. I have a little like brush cleaner. It looks like you run your brush over the top of it and all of the shadow comes off. And it's over by where I sit and do my makeup if I'm not filming, but I should probably bring it over here so I can clean my brushes and then get green instead of brown green. Yeah, this could be a lot greener, but that's okay. Fine, fine, fine. All right, you go there. I think I am gonna throw a little mascara on my lower today. What is the world coming to? Because I never do this, but oh, too much. Way too much product on my brush. Okay. See, this to me looks like, way too much, but I just am not used to it because I don't do it that much. I was looking at a different video that I did a while ago. And I thought, you know, it does look good when I put it on. Maybe I should, you know, do it more often. So, okay, here we are. Maybe one more coat on the uppers since I put it on the lowers too. Just because I can. Yeah, why not? And okay, I keep meaning to bring this up. How is it possible that you do the thing where you go like this? No, I can't. I can do this. But the whole, like, on the other hand, like looking, no. I see women do it and it's like, you guys are magicians. How are you able? Because I can't do that. All right, this is our Lash Princess. Massive amounts of curl, lots of curl. Yeah, this is a good mascara. And when I get my Color Street, if it feels like they changed the formula of this, of the Triflex, which it does, sometimes I really do wonder if they changed the formula of that. I'm gonna set with more Fit Me. If they did change the formula and if it's no longer as special and amazing, as smooth and gorgeous as it's been, I might have to abandon it. I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not. But I don't know. I'll find out when I get it and I'll definitely let you know. But in the meantime, I am still in love with the nails. And I'll still do, you know, definitely still do videos. Just maybe not featuring the mascara. We'll see. Oh, this is more bronzer. Same stuff. Primer Infused bronzer. And my blush is the same one I'm still going through. It's Essence Pure Nude Blush in Pink Flush. And what I love about this formula is that it's got a little bit of a glow to it, a little bit of a sheen. So you don't necessarily need highlighter if you don't want to. And it's just got a nice, it's the same effect that you get from the highlighter, from the Pure Nude highlighter. Where you just get a little glow. I don't even know if I need highlighter today. Did I really say that? Yes, I did. And it's the same one I've been using. Pure Nude. The label is gone, but it's Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlights. And I just use my hands. I don't have a brush for my highlighter. Then I kind of like warm it up a little on with my fingers together. And I think I'm gonna just go for a little under my brow today. I don't know that I need any more because there's, what am I doing? Who am I kidding? Just a little. It's just what's left over. All right. That's that. And yeah, the packaging sucks. It always, every highlighter that I've bought from Essence always does this. And then I get the ponytail holder and I keep it together because it's that good. And this is a $4.99 product. For $4.99, yes, fine. It's okay if it breaks. I can deal with that. And what am I gonna put on my lips today? think I'm gonna go for my NYX Butter Gloss. I think I'm just gonna do what's the nude one? Sugar High. Oh no! Wait, that's not it. Where is it? Oh shoot. Don't I have one over here? All right, well, let's maybe pink instead. All right, let's go with Tiramisu. NYX Butter Gloss Tiramisu. I don't know if I want pink. All right, I'm wearing this for now, but when I get... Wait, is there one in my pocket? Are you hiding? Found it. Okay, where's my pink bag? Here you are. Yeah, pink does not work with this today. I don't think. I think neutral is better for this one. Yeah, my eyes are going to be the... I didn't want the lips to compete with the eyes, even though it was just a pink. But anyway, this is the look. This is everything. Nails. I mean, there is hollow glitter in there. Can you see the holographic? It's so pretty. I wish that they would bring this one back to Designer Denim, but maybe, I don't know. They do throwbacks all the time, so maybe this one will be in the next go-round of the throwbacks. So that's everything for today. Have a happy day. Thank you guys again for watching. You're welcome. I don't know if you heard that. Somebody honked. All right, away we go, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye.